Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. So let's start solving today's POTT. So today's POTT is about print all the nodes that don't have a sibling. Now let's see how to solve this problem. So the problem has asked us to print all the nodes that don't have a sibling in sorted order. But before that, let's observe something. Suppose this is my tree, these are my trees, and let's consider this tree first. This is my root node. In the left side, I have a node 2. In the right side, I have a right node. Since this node is having a subnode in the left side, a subnode in the right side, can I call this root node as the parent node? Can I call this as a parent node? Yes, I can call this. Moving to the left side of this parent node, I have 2. Can I call this as the child node of this particular parent node? Yes, so this is the left child node. Similarly, this parent node is also having a child node in the right side. So I can call this as the right child node. So these two child nodes are sharing the same parent, that is 1. So can I call these nodes as the sibling? Because these two nodes are sharing the same parent. So these nodes can be called as sibling. 2 is the sibling of 3 and my 3 is the sibling of 2. So these nodes have sibling. Now moving to this tree. This is my root node. So this is my parent node. Moving to the left side. This is the child node that we have got. Fine. Move to the right side. Do we have a child node? No, we are getting a null value. So that means this parent is having a single child node. If it is a single child node, then that means it does not have any sibling. So this 2 is not having any sibling, so we will print this 2 because it don't have a sibling and we are asked to print the nodes that don't have sibling. Similarly, moving to this tree, this is my parent node. Move to the left side. Do we have a node? No, we are getting a null value. Move to the right side. Do we have a node? Yes, we do have. It is 3. This parent is having a single child node 3. That means this node is not having any sibling. So we will print 3 here. So in this tree, we can see that we were not having a child node in the right side. So we printed the left child node here. Similarly, in this tree, what we observed? We were getting a right child node, but we were not getting a left child node. So in this case, we are printing here the right child node. So from here we have observed that whenever we will get that left child node is present but the right child node is not present, then we will print the left child node. And if there is a case when the right child node is present but the left child node is not present, we will print the right child node simply. So let's see this tree now. Let's traverse this tree. This is my root node. This is my parent node. Now let's see in the left side. Do we have a left child? Yes, I do have a left child. Fine. Do we have a right child? Yes, I do have a right child. Okay. So this node is having child nodes. That means these two child nodes are sibling. Okay, moving to this node now. Now let's consider this as my parent node. Move to the left. Do we have a child node? Yes, I do have a child node. Move to the right. Do I have a right child node? No, I don't have a right child node. So if I have a left child node and there is no right child node, what does that mean? We will print the left child node. Print it again. Move to the left now. This is my parent node now. Move to the left. Do we have a child node? No, it is a null value. Do we have a right child node? No, it is a null value. So it will return. Again, it will return. Now here it will move to the right child node. Here it will see. Here the parent node will become 4. Now it will see, do we have a left child node? No, we don't have a left child node. Now let's see, do we have a right child node or not? Do we have a right child node? Yes, we do have a right child node. So what does that mean? This means that this parent is having a single right child node, is having a single child node, that is my right child node, and it is not having any left child node. So that means 5 does not have any sibling. Print this 5. Again, move to the right now. Now my 5 becomes the parent node. Move to the 7. Move to the left node. Do we have a left node? Yes, we do have a left node. Do we have a right node? No, we don't have a right node. What does that mean? That means this parent also have a single child node? So if my left child node is present and my right child node is not present, then what to print? We will print this left child node. Now move to the left side. Now my parent becomes 7. Do we have a left child node? No, we don't have. Do we have a right child node? No, we don't have. So it will return. And at last, what we will return? We will return this as our output. Let's see whether it's matching or not. Yes, it is matching correctly. We are getting our output as 357, and here also we are getting our output as 357. Now let's see how to implement the code. So we will take a vector answer first, and we will traverse this whole tree. Okay, vector entry, void tree. Now what? We will check if my root is null or not. If null, what we were doing, we were just returning back. Now, if my root left is not equals to null and my root right equals to null, then what does that mean? That means I do have a left child but I don't have a right child node. That means this is my left node is not having a sibling, so I will print the left child node. Here I was having a left node but I was not having a right child node, so I was printing this left child node. So here also I did the same thing. Now there can be another condition. If my root right not equals to null and my root left becomes null, what does that mean? That means I don't have a sibling. So I will print this right child. This is I was having a right child node. I was having a right child node. I was not having a left child node. So in this case, my right child node was not having a sibling. So I printed this right child node here. Similarly, I did the same. I have implemented the same condition here. Now what to do? Now simply traverse this tree. Root left comma ands and root right commas. That's it. Let's return our answer. Okay, we need to return the answer in sorted order. So sort this. Also, there can be a case when my answer is empty. So in that case, just return -1. Okay, so I'm getting correct output. Now let's submit. So the problem has been solved successfully. So do subscribe the channel to get more such coins popping up on your screen. I will be maintaining the streak from now on. So if you want to do the same and conquer DSA with me, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like and share this with your friends. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you. Hello